Now, Family Friendly Mardi Gras, which Lafayette and many surrounding communities in Acadiana have become known for, and the Knowledge Effect Coalition has been at the forefront of promoting this safe and fun atmosphere. Doug MacDiarmond with a Victory Addiction Recovery Center joining us to talk about their free event. 9 years and counting, huh?
Yes, it's quite amazing. I know 9 years this family-friendly Mardi Gras has been running in downtown Lafayette, and we're just so excited and so appreciative that the Lafayette community has turned out every year to come. Rain or shine, I feel like the past few years we have had every season come through on Mardi Gras Day for this event. I mean, it was freezing one year, it was rainy this year. And looking at the weather report that just passed by, it looks like hopefully it's going to be a beautiful day on Tuesday. So we're ready for it.
Awesome. Well, again, you guys provide a fun, family-friendly atmosphere, alcohol and tobacco-free, just for anyone that has not gotten the chance to go to your event on Mardi Gras Day. Just kind of set the stage a little bit more for people.
Well, so as you mentioned, this area, especially Lafayette and Acadiana, has a great reputation for having a family-friendly atmosphere when it comes to Mardi Gras. And we're just trying to accentuate that for our community and really let people know that there is a space in downtown Lafayette that's right on the parade route. We're at Parc Putnam, across from the Federal Courthouse, which is right on the parade route on Lafayette Street. And it's an opportunity for people to come in if they don't want to be surrounded by, living in South Louisiana, there's always alcohol a part of our celebrations, and everything like that. But we're trying to not change those social norms, but let people know that there is an area where people can show their kids that they don't need alcohol to have a good time, that people can have a great time without alcohol being around. And we're not saying that there shouldn't be alcohol around.
You're just kind of offering
an alternative, a healthy alternative. And, where things were back 20 years ago with smoking, cigarettes, and where things are at now, it's just we can change those social norms in our area. And that's what we're really trying to show people is that, there's a healthy time out there and showing your kids that there is a safe environment and to enjoy things. And so that's what we were trying to do. And it's been a really great success. I mean, we typically have over 1,000 people that show up to this event every year. Like you said, it's a free event. We have games, fun jumps, food, music. It's a great place to catch the parades. And then in those between times when the parades aren't rolling, the kids are occupied, they're busy, they're having a great time. And the families can be, can have that relaxation to know that they're in a safe place. So we have security on hand. We have a lot of great volunteers that help us put this on. And that's what I mentioned earlier, that this event couldn't be possible without some of our great partners in the community and great people in the community that help us put this on. It's a completely free event. We operate through sponsorships, donations. The Knowledge Effect itself is a federally granted nonprofit organization, but unfortunately, we're not able to use our federal funds for this event because it's a one-time event. So in the stipulations of the grant, we're not able to do it. But so that's what's so amazing about it, is that we have great partners and organizations like Victory Addiction Recovery Center, like Lafayette Consolidated Government, AmeriHealth Caritas of Louisiana that helps us be able to put this event on. And it's a really great event. And like you said, for people who haven't made it out there, this year it's looking like the weather's going to be fantastic. So hopefully no excuse to not make it.
And the fun all starts 9 a.m., correct?
9 a.m. We're going to be out there all day when the King's Parade rolls, all the way up until the Independent Parade wraps up and passes through. Another sponsor I failed to mention was Schilling Distributing. They help us provide with a lot of signage.
That's awesome.
And yeah, they've really gotten on board with the Knowledge Effect and are helping us achieve our goals in the Lafayette area. So yeah, it's from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. essentially, but right until the Independent Parade rolls through.
All right, so Doug, while we have you here and you've mentioned the Knowledge Effect, tell people a little bit more about the program and what it seeks to accomplish.
Yeah, so the Knowledge Effect, as I mentioned, we're a federally granted nonprofit organization. We're funded through a DFC grant, which is a Drug-Free Communities grant. So what we do is we take a lot of information from multiple agencies that are a part of the Knowledge Effect, like Lafayette Consolidated Government, hospitals, the coroner, law enforcement, Department of Child and Family Services, the 15th JDC. So we're compiling all of this information to see where the problem areas when it comes to substance abuse and what we can do as far as prevention efforts. So we can see, what types of substances are really plaguing this community, whether it's opiates, pain medicine, misusing prescription medication, synthetic marijuana, underage alcohol use. So we find out where these problem areas are and see how we can use evidence-based programs to really make a difference in our community. We also get a lot of great data from the school system as far as a survey that they administer to the children to see what's going on in the schools. And that's where we're really focused on is the youth in our community to really help them either educate them and provide events so that way they can understand a little bit more about the dangers of substance abuse and substance misuse. So that way they can make better decisions in their life and lead a healthier lifestyle. And really all the data shows that their brains are forming within the first 25 years of life. So if they're exposed to these substances at an early age, they're going to have a hard time moving through life, whether it's being successful in school, in their social life, or as a person. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we're really trying to do is equip them with the knowledge, equip them with the opportunities to have a great, healthy upbringing in this community. And that's what we need is the entire community on all hands on deck and to really make a difference. And it's, working in the treatment field for addiction, it's all of our problem. It affects the entire community. I've seen families that have come through our facility and it's just, it wrecks an entire family. And I don't know if people are listening out there that may have gone through it themselves or a family member, but it really does, affect the entire family unit, which, crosses over into the community. Mm-hmm. And so if we can just, help one person out that may be possibly going down that path to change their direction, that we feel like we're doing our job. But we can show our evidence. We actually just had a conference in Washington, D.C. where we met with our congressional reps and our state and our senators in the Capitol to show them that what we're doing is working in our communities so that way they can continue whenever funding does come up with our federal partners that help us equip us with the training and the education to be able to do these programs, that it's working and that, federal funding, so that way we can do it on the front end and not have to pay for it on the back end.
That's right.
All right, so Family Friendly Mardi Gras tomorrow, Parc Putnam across from the Federal Courthouse, downtown Lafayette. Y'all will be out there hosting it.
Yeah, and the last thing I want to mention, I mentioned volunteers. We're always looking for more volunteers. So if anyone's interested in showing up and helping, we do just 4-hour shifts, so it doesn't have to be the entire day. We have parking available so you can get in and get out of the craziness in downtown Lafayette, find a place to park in our parking lot. And so if they're interested in volunteering, all they have to call is 291-8173 to let the Knowledge Effect know that they want to volunteer, or they can just go to our website or definitely just show up the day of and say, hey, look, I want to, we have people that do face painting, monitor the games, hand out prizes, hand out food, drinks, monitor the kids in the fun jump. So it's just a great opportunity to give back and really show that you're all for having a fun, safe atmosphere.
That number to call one more time.
291-8173.
All right, Doug McDermott, Victory Addiction Recovery Center again tomorrow at Parc Putnam. Family Friendly Mardi Gras. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.